Hello, hello. Welcome, one and all. Welcome to my stream. I am Paladin Ashe, here to stream for you again. And once more, I return with Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Hopefully with better builds this time, though we'll have to try that out since I've divested Lune of all of her healing abilities, except the baseline, and kind of need to backtrack to that place where I was getting my shit slapped by those mobs that one time. But it's probably worth it in the end. We'll see. I don't know. Hopefully it will help me. Either way, it's a build that was consistent and had a mid-game setting rather than just a here's what you'll look like at the end of the game. But let me get the capture rolling because I decided to have that like not visible when I started. But, you know, let's see how things go. I had some minor scuff because OBS didn't want to start properly, and I had to start it in safe mode, so it's currently in safe mode. So I have no idea what to do about that, because I think it's because one of its windows was literally strung across the monitors in a separate one. Whatever. Anyways. That's on. Okay. Very loud. Okay, so I'll know if I actually spec'd these dudes based off of... Yeah. I also neglected the fact that some of my characters were like statless. Okay, so CL, you'll get touched later, but not right now. Let's backtrack, actually. How the fuck did you teleport? Not that.
Let us get wet.
I'm gonna actually go to that one place. I just can't remember. Not there. I already did that one. Yep, this is where I wanted to be. Flying waters. Now, where was I? Right. I'm gonna be grinding Pictos. Lamau!
Grace.
Let's see. da. I should need one more. Okay. Now, what all do I got on her? Let me double check if the builds actually have anything useful to say on the subject of Luminas. Perilous Parry energizing. I'm not giving her Perilous Parry. But energizing start. Fine. Guide suggests augmented first strike. Burning shots. Critical burn. Dead energy 2. Don't have... I also need a different weapon on her that I know where to get it, but also, hey, EA, sorry, was looking at a guide for building my characters. I did some of the stuff off screen, but I'm like fucking around with my pictos now that I've unlocked a bunch of them, so. Let's see. I can't remember. How do you... I think I have to go to camp to upgrade their energy. Fuck off. I can't remember what it was. Anime Nights or something... where like somebody was like, here's something to go away. And I was like, here's $500 to fuck off. Okay, let's go to camp. Because I do have to upgrade some things. So Lune is mostly set up. Let's take a look at Verso. Actually, no, this is looking at Mayal. Whatever. Hey, Mayal, have you ever considered becoming a Mayal order bride? Okay, I've got augmented... Let's go by alphabetical. Augmented first strike. Energizing start 4. I don't have that. Where do I get that? Location. Found at the Forgotten Battlefield. Forgotten Battlefield. I don't know where that is. Yeah, sorta. This game doesn't really have skill trees, but it's got like slottable, they're called pictos, which have like benefits apart from their baseline ability. But once they're unlocked, you can use their baseline abilities as Luminas. So like Augmented First Strike, when equipped, will give speed 51, critical rate 5%, but it also, as a baseline ability, give 50% increased damage on the first hit once per battle. I can equip that as like a Lumina, but I can't get the speed and the crit rate if I don't have it equipped as a Picto. So where was I? My L. SOS power. I'm going to keep at death's door until I get energizing start 4. But let's go over to her fucking Luminas. Okay, let's take off whatever I don't have. She gets burning shots, empowering attack, energizing start 2. Rewarding mark. Do I have that? Critical burn. I don't have enough time to go over to Ladude, I think. Ladude. Marking shots. Dodger, absolutely essential. Energizing start 3. And I don't have Burning Mark. I will have to come by Burning Mark. Your Pictos. I will now edit yours. For mid-game, he wants SOS, Sweet Kill, and I don't have Sweet Kill. What's Sweet Kill?
By the 9 I'm tweaking mark.
That is found. Purchased from Gestural Merchants. By exchanging 107,000 chromas from Grower at Renoir's Drafts. I don't know where Renoir's Drafts are. That's a later thing. So I guess I'm going to have to... Let's first give him... Oh, he's already got first strike. And SOS power. Mael's already got that, so... Well, I can't parry, so I'm going to slap that on. Like, I could parry if I tried. Probably. Hey, Chanka. You're tweaking Mark? Let's see. Yeah, sorry, I'm being lame and following a guide because I suck at games like this. Let's see, if I can't counter for shit. Let's give him critical burn, I guess. Oh yeah, that's perfect. So, augmented first strike. Breaker. Already got critical burn. Dead energy 2. Dodger. Energizing break. Energizing start. Everybody always being like, you're going to parry. It's like, the fuck I will. Okay. Ugh. Getting home today was way better because today we didn't have any snow on the streets. That's good to hear, EA. I'm doing fine. I'm reading Chain Soldier and waiting for some of my friends to get on. What's Chain Soldier? I've yet to be to the Forgotten Battlefield. That might be the Forgotten Battlefield. Oh, I haven't seen a bot in a bit. One sec. Why, Saribot, you're so good to me. Looks like it's already been banned from my thing, so It's a manga made by a guy who made a comic Kakao. I wish I could explain it, but it would sound fucking weird. It's an action ecchi manga. I mean, that's hardly the strangest thing I've ever heard. There's this one isekai once upon a time that I came across where a dude's house, because it had like a magical plum tree in the middle of it, got transplanted to another world. And because the plum tree had like a goddess spirit in it, and he lived in that house and owned that house, he was therefore empowered by a goddess. And when like a princess and her lady knight showed up to bitch about his like causing like a disturbance, he proceeded to tell them to fucking get off his lawn. But the thing is, because he's empowered by a goddess and doesn't realize it, he spoke with such a voice that it was like a gale force wind blasting them over and a deafening sound. The princess proceeded to wet herself. And every time she showed up to talk to him, she wet herself in fear of a thing. It just became a thing. Suffice to say, I didn't read it past a certain point because it was like, okay, this is certainly for somebody, but it's not for me. There was another isekai that had like, so like the dude, I want to say won at the defeated the demon lord, but I want to say the kingdom proceeded to have him either bumped off, or he was basically told he got to go live his live a life again in another world. So he gets to live a life in Japan, except that life was one of toil and miserable and, working at a black company. And then he gets hit by Truck-kun and he's like, well, that sucked hot ass. And he winds up in another world where, his like old party mates and whatnot existed. And he like basically tracks down the chick that used to be in his party. She doesn't recognize him. And he proceeds to be like, yeah, we're not doing this. And he hoists her over his shoulder and spanks her ass. Because apparently they had a slightly BDSM relationship. Again, that was another one that I didn't fucking bother with. I was like, this is not for me.
Julian, 59er. Disgusting. Laura's an idiot. I can't believe she convinced everyone to eat their Nevron. They've been puking for the past few hours. Great. Well, we can't move on with so many people sick. I told her it was a bad idea. Hopefully they'll feel better with some mushroom broth to settle their stomachs.
Oh dear. Again with the mushrooms. Okay, we'll try to explain it. There's a guy who becomes a tool to the lady and turns into a beast. Her ability to make the MC her slave, they fight monsters. But the drawback is when the ability wears off, the MC gets a reward. That's where the ecchi comes in. The design of yeah, I can tell that's an autocorrect, so don't worry, Chonka. The design of his many beast forms are cool. Any other member of the defense force can use him as a tool to fight the monsters. So does he always get a reward from her, or is it from any member that uses him as a tool? never really have a problem with like stories being horny. It's like, I mean, there's people out there who want that. It's always asinine when somebody somewhere's like, this is horny. It's like, okay. Stop living in your Puritan parents' fucking shadow, bitches. That's why I don't mind the Omegaverse. The only thing I minded about that was that a chick tried to sue people for copyright. Far be it for me to say that you can't have Banyue be a fucking beastly alpha or a thirsty omega in somebody's fanfic. Okay, so what have we got? Depending on the member, the form is different. All the women have their own abilities. Like one girl can make portals, one can mimic other abilities, one turns giant, and one can turn back time. The abilities in the world are done well. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it's mostly in gay fics. While there is an acceptance that there's a possibility of chicks, it is entirely, almost entirely gay stuff. Often involving werewolves, which is where all the alpha omega thing stems from. But I want to say the original, like, ABO stuff was supernatural fan fiction. As you do. Are you kidding me?
Lightning, strike!
I hate you!
Ready to strike.
Yeah, so like... Oh right, yeah, there was a movie about wolves called Alpha and Omega or whatever. But yeah, it's like... You see the whole alpha thing up here? You see the whole... Many movies. Huh. You see the whole, like, alpha thing in a lot of, like, werewolf fiction? In a fiction series, non-sexual, but the Mercy Thompson series, which is one of my favorite book series, is. So it's basically like pseudo slight romance, but mostly like urban fantasy with like your usual mystery thrown in. Main character is a half Native American coyote shapeshifter, and yes, the concept of skinwalkers are thrown in there. She calls herself a walker, but very specifically says, I am not the same thing as a skinwalker. That's a whole other thing. But anyways, werewolves feature prominently, as does the alpha dominance hierarchy thing. And it just makes for good drama, in my opinion. But like, people will be like, that's not actually zoologically correct, but it's like, yes, I know. We all know the meme knowledge from the internet. I bet you even know about how a dog's cock is shaped. But we're not really going to give a shit about that because this is fiction. And before you say, why would I bring that up? Because the internet. You're laden with cursed knowledge on a day-to-day basis. There are things you know because of the internet that you probably wished you didn't know. And I'm somewhat responsible for them. I only felt bad about doing that thing yesterday merely because I was like, oh, I broke the rule on Bo's server. I don't like breaking the rules. And it's like, written does count. I'm like, yeah, I understand.
Fuck that.
Rush is a buff that increases the speed of the character.
Ready to parry.
Ow. Let's see. She's defensive now.
Danger!
Ow! Why would she paint these things? Eating the world, eating our world. We used to have fun here, together. I wish we could still have fun, sister. Try to communicate. The boy ignores you as if he does not see you. Okay, new theory. The paintress... Okay, so... There's a game out there called Eternal Sonata. The basic pretense of it, it's a JRPG, is that the entire world you're experiencing is the dying dream of fucking Chopin, the pianist, if memory serves, as he's like sick with like smallpox or something. I don't know. He's sick with something. And the entire world you're experiencing is just that dream of him, like, you know, on the edge. Now, this is basically the paintress's dying dream made reality. And this figure is another fragment of her brother, whom I'm not saying somebody's her brother, but Gustav Verso and the other dude, I'm thinking are all fragmentary beings. Also, if it sounds like I'm shouting all the time, my apologies. I can't really tell how loudly I'm speaking. When I got this headset, I thought Razer's software would allow for better side tone monitoring, which is what I used to do when this when I was using a different like version of this headset, but the side tone monitoring is fucking ass. So I actually cannot tell how loud I'm fucking being. And every time this game gets loud, I feel like I have to talk over it, so. Ah. But yeah, I'm like that with curse knowledge. I always like sharing weird shit with people. Sometimes it's not cursed, sometimes it's just the fuck. Get back here. True, true.
Finesse and grace.
Strike! A storm is coming.
Faster.
The commissioner coming to ZZZ looks so handsome. Can't wait for art of him. Yeah, that's the guy with the kind of long hair and bangs, right? Or am I thinking of like another character who's related to the commissioner? Ah, okay. Now I'm slightly lost. Last time I came back through here, I kind of just accidentally ran into the space that I needed to go. Okay, seriously, what's up here? Nothing. Apparently it's Seth's older brother, the cat boy. Oh, okay. Right, this way? Now how did I get there last time? Oh, okay, right. I went this way. Didn't need to do that, but... it's not the way I need to go.
Let's dance.
Careful now.
Finesse and grace.
See. Per se into if she survives.
My turn.
Low damage, critical hits, or 5 hits, critical hits, generate 1 additional. Okay.
Here we go.
On me.
Oh, fuck you.
Brunette, careful. Watch out, Mael.
Okay, now that I'm into defensive.
Flames. Rain.
Let's cover path.
See.
I'll do it.
Just try it.
Ready to evade.
Become weak to fire for 2 turns. Engagement. Oh, fuck you.
Danger!
Get ready.
I'm ready.
Let's carve a path.
See.
Here we go.
Let's dance.
Let's carve a path.
Let's see.
Let us stain them. Prepare to meet your end.
So dodge.
Ready to evade.
Fuck you.
Let's spill some ink.
Okay, well, that's not gonna work, so... She's currently in defensive.
Please survive. Parry it.
Hurts.
Let's carve a path. Use this.
I'll do it.
Here we go.
A storm is coming. Ice shatter.
Ready to parry.
Nothing cheap enough, so it's gonna be...
Here we go.
Let's see. I really need to work on their stuff a bit more, but whatever.
Careful now. You're outmatched. Let's carve a path.
There we go, Christ. That's what I wanted to see. Oh, that's a lot of fucking resources just for that. Balloons. I'll take balloons for $1 million. The fucking Celebrity Jeopardy parody shit. I'll take anal bum cover for 5,000.
Perfect.
Sorry. I'm just laughing to the memory.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so we're back here. What's that?
On me. Blades shine. Flames rain.
It's not the way. You need to have Ebola to know the way. Deep to deep to do. I think I've got everything from here. Welcome back, all, to those who, came back from the ads. Apologies for those. I can do nothing about them. Having them not happen just kind of makes them more insufferable because they just kind of happen randomly. I have to have 3 minutes worth of ads in a given stream as to keep shit down. Huh. I would have assumed by this point the subs Evil Autism bought everybody had worn off. I'm back in there. All right, this is just one of those places where you go for music scrolls.
Romanito buka pira, wata pari na to pari no.
He's still mad because Gustav told him to move the fuck aside. I missed stuff when I was here for the first time. What did that mean? What did that do? The fact that it glows shows that it should not be consumed. Well, as Akashawa said last stream, we're basically in the second act where the world is open. It is my oyster, and also, therefore, it is going to be like a thing I'm going to have to explore a bunch and do side questing. Which, that's fair. The grinding in this has so far not been insufferable.
Okay. Lune, what's up?
Danger!
Luna, careful.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Let's spill some ink.
Let's see.
Romance flowing. Lightning strike!
Ready to strike.
Your sword is dead.
My turn. Here we go.
Glad I came and got that. Which way is which? This way. All right, that's the expedition that ended because SKA got them to eat magic mushrooms. They fucking died of poisoning while SKA watched and cried. Yeah, SKA is well-meaning, but he's kind of a doofus. Or it could be said that he's more like kind of a clown. Why am I forgetting that I can run around on SKA? Why not? It's Christmas. Fuck you.
Finesse and grace.
Careful, Maya. I'm ready.
Right, exhaustion, because who doesn't love basically getting no AP from any of their abilities? done?
En garde.
Are you finished?
Let the ink flow. I'll do it.
Ready to parry.
I'll do it.
Ready to parry. Finesse and grace.
Okay, I feel like I can pull this off. I just need to be more considerate. Fuck. Fuck you.
Chroma is flowing.
I'm better.
Lightning strike!
Not looking good.
Ready to evade.
Lune, watch out.
Chroma is flowing. Lightning strike!
I can do it. From fire.
I'll do it.
Fuck you. Yeah! Son of a bitch! I did not expect to pull that off. But she fucking dicked on him in the last moment. Came in for the clutch. Christ. Yeah, go to Sathro.
Well, that will help.
Healing parry. I feel like if I pull off a parry, you owe me a party-wide heal, actually. might be ideal. That's an opener. I barely use that. I should use that more often, though. Also, need to be right back. I need to take a leak. Be right back. Leback. What was something I forgot on gonna real quick check. Not that one. All right. It's from the Gestral merchant here. I'm pretty sure I found him.
Let's carve a path.
the ink flow. Lightning, strike!
Ready to strike. Fast.
Be gone! Where was this bitch? Unhelpful. These bitches.
You're outmatched.
Please survive! Please survive!
Danger!
Time to hit big! Flames rain!
Ooh. French stripper pole. I mean, yes, I am willing to basically say that the French are so, like, thoroughly into the drama that they'll have a stripper pole shaped like that. Yeah, I have no memory of coming this way, so...
Well, that will help. Enfeebling mark. Okay, I'll take it. I didn't go off-roading all that much.
Ready to strike. Faster.
Oh, lovely. Yeah, I didn't off-road much on this level because I was like, everything sucks so much to fight.
Lightning, strike! Verso, dodge!
Careful, Verso. Danger!
Bring it on.
This will hurt.
Here we go.
Edgy sword holding. Oh yeah. There's some Dark Souls level of shit.
Nice.
Oh. Healing 10 skiff, 1 AP. I can work with this. French stripper Paul.
An advantage.
An advantage. I missed so much shit on this level. It's bizarre. I usually do find everything. Did I just backtrack all the way over here? French stripper Paul. Okay, how do I get into that place? There's clearly an item there. There's clearly an item there.
Nice.
Fuck you! I'm so mad that I missed all this shit along the way.
Henry.
Let the ink flow. Ice. Shatter.
My turn.
Parry it! Finesse and grace.
I believe this.
Oh, mal, tu la fosov na bed.
On me.
Begone, slut!
Oh, mal, fils.
Okay, so that's not the dude.
Papito.
Okay. Now I'm looking for this dude. How to get Rangus? Oh. That was for CL. I already had it for CL. Okay, I'm la dumb.
Ah, cool. Como lo, fosse.
Gustav gains charge. Gustav ain't here anymore.
What have we here?
Why, I bet it's Gustav's music.
Nice.
How interesting. Did the game choose not to show off Gustav's body for a reason? Because I've seen what happens to the expeditioners. They all kind of turn to whatever. They cease to be, like, physically organic. They become weird painting things. Yeah, the paintress genuinely is like it's a semi-literal name because everything in this world feels like it's from a painting, and the enemies, when they're sapients, straight up say, you know, that she made them, that she painted the world. Nobody's quite sure why she does it, only that she does. Caused me to have a few crackpot theories that basically go, oh yeah, the paintress, yeah, she probably is like somebody dying and having a fever dream and like creating this reality as an escape. And the initial main character, Gustave, yeah, pretty much always. They're either just eccentric or crazy, and, you know, my sister is in the eccentric category.
Lightning, strike!
That's so dodge!
I kind of meme on Bo because he has a dating history with crazy chicks.
Flames! Brave!
My turn. Faster.
How do I get into that? There's treasure in them there. Oh.
Interesting.
I'll take it. I did so much off-roading for other shit in pursuit of that fucking chroma that I'll take the money. Mostly because the effort wasn't wasted. I'm reminded of that fucking time I saw like a dude, reminds me of Dishonored or Vampire, especially with the rats in the background. Having played Dishonored and Vampire, I can say I love Dishonored. You know, all of the games in it, no matter how much people are like, oh, well, it's pretty death to the outside, just shut up. But fucking Vampire had mad problems out the ass. It's a pseudo sequel, Banishers of something or other is pretty good. I haven't beaten it, but still, it's pretty decent. Vampire's got a good story and a vibe. It's just, it's clunky fighting and the unfortunate choices in how to do its leveling was a pain in the ass. Banishers of New Eden, that's what it's called. Ta-ta!
Let us get wet.
It's an ambush. My turn.
Why, giant sapling?
Faster. Watch out.
Ready to evade.
Finesse and grace. Precise strike.
A storm is coming. Careful, Mael.
En garde.
Let the ink flow.
Let's cover path. Watch out, Mael.
Okay.
Fuck you! Oh. Who doesn't love being exhausted and having to do this entire fight over again, I imagine?
Get ready.
Ah. Fine. I literally have no AP.
Watch out, Mael.
Brace yourself.
Just try it.
En garde.
This will hurt.
Yeah, no fucking shit. So I have to walk up to it, okay. I can do this if I can dodge for shit.
It's an ambush.
Okay.
Incoming.
Ready to evade.
I'm ready. Flames. Rain.
Let us stain them.
You're outmatched. Here we go.
Careful, Mael.
Harry it! Yeah. From fire.
Let us stain them.
This will hurt. Watch out.
I suppose.
On me.
Careful, Mael.
Careful now. Oh well.
Finesse and grace. Flames. Let rain.
Fuck off. Bitch.
Well, that will help.
Cassandra, 45th. Oh shit, they were all crushed. If Timothy hadn't pushed me out of the way. But both my legs are crushed as well. And I don't know how much longer I have. I wish I could have avenged you all. If anyone finds this journal, do not enter this cave. The Nevron inside will crush you.
Great time to take a sippy. Well, pour a sippy, but still. How How did she get up here if it crushed her legs? The French must be always perfectly capable and willing to, you know, do a French stripper pole move. What back here? Anything back here? No. I very clearly should not be able to get back there. Okay. I'm gonna stop fucking with things because that's gonna go poorly before it won't. And I really don't want to have to reload a save. Let's see. Where was it? Where was it? I think it was Verso I didn't have all the abilities for. I need 6 points for Lightholder. SKA really feels like he's based off of something. Like, something very cultural for the French. But I don't know much about French culture, so I could not say.
Interesting.
On. Acceleration.
storm is coming.
Ready to strike.
A storm is coming.
And Lytrum Brularum upgrade. Okay, yeah, I'm good for that.
Nice.
Time for a swim. No.
SKA has a really cute way of saying non. You just like, no. I'm going to camp because that seems like a boss that's gonna fuck me. And that's hot, but I don't want to do that without a, thing.
You've put on a lot of weight.
I could say the same for you, you giant marshmallow. Bet you lost your stones again.
You know.
Yeah, buddy. We'll find them.
Oh, my master.
Great.
Always.
Expedition.
About 100.
Tell me about.
I'm not gonna get my.
Headache. Ibuprofen. Oh, I need to get that to 10 soon. That would be fucking great. haven't touched fucking, CL at all. In my defense, her skill set's kind of weird.
You're outmatched.
Careful, Verso.
Ow. No, I don't want to send in the fucking reserve team.
Oh well.
Okay.
Let's spill some ink. Precise strike.
Bring it on.
Well.
Let's dance. I can do it.
No, I can't. I don't want to deal with this. I really don't. What did I just miss out on by not doing that fight? Chromatic jar. Expedition. recommended well above my level. What do I get from it? Okay, so a bunch of stuff, but also an upgrade to Jarum, which I'm not using.
Good stuff.
I'm just gonna take that because you don't notice me when I'm SKA, so suck dick. I've been here already.
Let us get wet. Let us get wet.
What have we here?
Sorta, kinda. This game's really kind of forgiving when it comes to like, oopsie doodle, I fucked up and died. In most cases, it allows you to either send in your reserve team, which is the people not currently in your party, or also allows you to retry the fight. But that was clearly a fight above my fucking pay grade. But yeah, when you're in SKA, mobs don't really engage with you.
I'm ready.
Let's cover path.
Let the ink flow.
Figured they'd have something on them, but they didn't. Well, hello there, door into the mansion.
Interesting.
Place I haven't visited before. This is the front entryway. This is the basement. I've been here before. Still knocking over books like the evil wizard of Hogwarts Legacy. Damn straight.
Swimsuit on! Rusty swimmer! You once checked with different AIs what it would cost to have a fancy mansion like those from Halem Shiral would cost. It was around $1 billion. I mean, yeah. Palaces like that are built upon the fortunes of a nation. There's a reason why the Palace of Versailles near bankrupted France. And it's worth noting, I'm actually fairly sympathetic to the French monarchy on that side, because there's a reason why they had to engage in the concept of bread and circuses, as like Westerners put it, which is to say you have to engage in like merriment and distractions to keep the nobles from gathering and talking. That's Dragon Age Inquisition. Halem Shiral is the I think it's called the Winter Palace. It's basically the Empress's personal home, and Empress of Orlais, and it's massive. Like, we're talking multiple wings, areas that are like their own little like micro community that you could get lost in, and rooms that you can't even access because you don't have special like keys like the Hala statues. Well, fuck you. Lance Rem. I can live with that. Energizing pain. But yeah, Halem Shiral is definitely a fantasy mansion, but you don't get places like Buckingham Palace overnight. Yeah.
Perfect.
Reverence. Reverence. But yeah, like, a lot of the really big and like fanciful places like Buckingham Palace, Palace of Versailles, well, Versailles is an exception, of course, but like Notre Dame Cathedral and various other like Gothic structures, they were not a overnight thing. in the case of a lot of Gothic architecture, it was very much a work of generations. You know, they'd expand as money was available.
Master swimmer.
There's a reason why I say, like, a lot of antique castles don't look like, say, EA, you'll probably know the pronunciation better than I do. Castle Neufwachten? Neufstadt? It's the one that's in all the postcards in the mountains, and it's really big, and it's in Germany. Or is it in Bavaria? I don't know. It's the one that's like most iconically there, but if memory serves, the history is quite literally like a king or something like that had it built so that it could house an opera. Neuschwanstein or Neuschwanstein. Yeah, that one. Yeah, if memory serves, that was entirely for the purposes of entertainment. But like most castles, like unless they're like meant purely to be like a palace for like the king to live in general, they were fortifications and they weren't massive. And they cost a pretty penny, but like they had what they needed to be to house their various people and not a whole lot else. I didn't get the... Not what I intended to do. What is... I mean, you certainly couldn't. Most of those were built over the lifetime of a pharaoh. And they were kind of like... So like the whole pharaohs having slaves thing, while I won't say it was never a thing, because historically speaking, how would you even fucking know? But also, generally speaking, slavery has just been like a thing throughout the world since time immemorial. But in general, the pyramids were literally national works projects. They were like built for like national pride more than anything else. And the people who were doing it were essentially on summer break. They had nothing else to do. It was like a public works project. It's probably gonna say painting workshop, yeah. Oh, that's wild. And there's this feeling like it's a jumping puzzle. I mean, you're not wrong. Fucking,
China has like a really bad history for that sort of thing. Though not as bad as fucking Korea. I remember that fucking like podcast where like a bunch of guys were talking and like this one Korean dude's all like, well, Korea wasn't as bad as y'all. Yeah, we didn't have slavery. And then like this one white dude's all like, fact check him. And they fact check him. Korea had the longest unbroken track record for slavery in all of history. Okay, they said danger, but like, is the danger that it's I'll run into something over there and fucking die readily and be stuck here? Yeah, K-pop. A lost soul, adrift in twilight. Her paintbrush wielded darkness, and from it, the monsters emerged. She wove her spite into the canvas, birthing a horror to plague my nights. Your hands holds the power to dissolve the nightmare. Will you help me? Light and dark dance together. A lamp that can be used to awaken the beasts. Ah! I literally went all the way to the beginning. Nope. Reminds me, we were talking castles. There's an Irish castle in or is it Scottish? That like the Scottish government wants somebody to live in, and they've offered basically like 60,000 a year for people to live in it. Here's the problem. It's basically just a husk. Like a fucking winnowing away husk. There is basically no like proper like shielding or reinforcement or anything. It is just like exposed to the elements. Take care of it. I mean, a castle is ultimately a landmark, but like this castle in question was way off the beaten path, like a mile from a mile or like, you know, plus fucking you know, from like the nearest settlement. Where the shadow sigh lurks a beast beneath the sky. Still incomplete, its lair closed off. 3 parts. Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Time for a swim.
Why, hello there, jumping puzzle that won't kill me.
Oh, this looks like fun. This looks like a waste of time.
Oh, Lune. Don't be such a buzzkill.
Midagoro. Pasulilat se me fa mi rolo tira. Tipo tut.
I have no idea what I'm doing! Ah!
Ave mi. Iraseo. Iko. Niso moam. Dita ketuma. Taromo. Tipo tulak. Midagoro rikote. Niso moam. Ibumbo tirolak.
Baby just rolls!
Seri. Bibo ture koa mila. Geli saraki potita ketumato. Midagoro. Gelis. Oserito cool.
I don't know what I'm doing, bitch!
Itosavo. Lukite me. Viva. Taromo tasu. Pasulilat. Midago.
Bye-bye!
Iraseo. Ye. Naru. Niso moa. Dita ketu. Mida.
Okay.
Itosavo.
I mean, whatever. I'm good. There's not supposed to be a jumping puzzle around these parts. Guess not. They sound like The Sims? Yeah, kinda.
Harry.
Careful, Mael.
Guard up!
Here we go.
There's no dodge!
Careful, Mael.
What the fuck?
Brace yourselves. I'll do it.
Okay, fuck off.
You don't get to die yet.
Here we go.
Please survive!
Let us stain them.
Let's come apart. I need it.
Guard up! You can do it!
Chroma's flowing.
Bruh. The fuck was that? I'll take it, but still.
Swimsuit on. Uma wina. Grazevo.
I do not fancy my chances against those fuckers, but I may as well. I hate these things.
Let the ink flow.
This fucker.
Careful, Verso. Careful, Verso.
Oh well.
Let us stain them.
Yep, they chomp up folks, and that means that with Mael out of the way, I have to deal with this bitch for the long haul.
Oh well. Not impressed.
A storm is coming.
Sorry, one sec.
Last-ditch effort. Would have lived.
God!
My turn.
distracted right now, so I'm gonna abandon that for now. I hate these things, and they're kind of frustrating to fight, and I'm also kind of under-leveled. Not under-leveled, just not ready to face it. If not that, then what else? I think I may be forced to progress things a bit. Which, if that's the case, I'm well past time for my usual stuff, so I'm gonna run a raid on somebody. So give me a moment. No problem. I just need to figure out who I'm gonna raid on. Browse. I wonder if I can do Sandy Lightning. Let's raid Sandy Lightning if I can. All right, all. Well, thank you for tuning in. Tomorrow I start my Grim Dawn playthrough. It's not my first one, but I am gonna create a new character because why the fuck not? And probably play it the same way I did last time. But again, thank you for tuning in. I will be back with this game next week. I have been Paladin Ashe, and I am signing off.